Alright, hi everyone, my name is Nimheal and welcome back to Dishonored 2. In this episode I'm going to try to crack this, so I totally get it if you just want to skip ahead, because it might be some boring kind of reading, and me just figuring stuff out. Not even sure I'm going to get it. No shame in that either. I'm going to read this again. At the dinner party were Lady Winslow, Dr. Marsola, Countess Conti, Madame Natsiu, and Baroness Finch. So 5 women. Yes. The women sat in a row. They all wore different colors, and Madame Natsiu wore a jaunty purple hat. Are they in that order? The women sat in a row. Winslow, Marsola, Conti, Natsiu, and Finch. So the 4th one, I'm gonna just guess now that they were in a row, in order. So Natsiu, I'm so annoyed that I can't pronounce that, wore a jaunty purple hat. Dr. Marsola was on the far left. Okay, so screw that. She was on the far left. Next to the guest wearing a red jacket. The lady in green sat left of someone in white. I remember that green outfit because the woman spilled her absinthe all over it. Absinthe is green, right? But they can't mean like she had a green outfit because she spilled absinthe all over it. The traveler from Bailton was dressed entirely in blue. When one of the dinner guests bragged about her bird pendant, the woman next to her said they were finer in Bailton, where she lived. The traveler from Bailton was dressed entirely in blue. Okay. So Baroness Finch showed off a priced war medal, at which the lady from Karnica scoffed, saying it was no match for her ring. Someone else carried a valuable diamond, and when she saw it, the visitor from Dunwall next to her almost spilled her neighbor's whiskey. Countess Conti raised her beer and toast. The lady from Freyport, full of wine, jumped up onto the table, falling onto the guest in the center seat, spilling the poor woman's rum. There's something with the beers also. Then Lady Winslow captivated them all with a story about her wild youth in Dubovqua. In the morning there were 4 heirlooms under the table. Maybe I shouldn't get too caught up in the colors that they're wearing. Countess Conti, Natsiu, Finch. Let's just also... One was a lady, doctor, countess, madame, and baroness. One had a purple hat. I'm thinking here. The lady in green sat left of someone in white. I remember the green outfit because the woman spilled her absinthe all over it. The traveler from Bailton. So who's the traveler? Countess, Madam, Baroness, Doctor, Lady. Traveler from Bailton. When one of the woman next... Oh, I think I'm onto something. When one of the dinner guests bragged about her bird pendant. So who has a bird pendant? They were finer in Bailton. So, Baroness Finch showed off a prize war medal. Someone else carried a valuable diamond. Okay, so I think the first clue here is when one of the dinner guests bragged about her bird pendant, the woman next to her said they were finer in Bailton, where she lived. If we can figure out who has the bird pendant, then we know that someone next to who has the bird pendant lives in Bailton. And that the traveler from Bailton is dressed in blue. The lady from Freyport, full of... I'm going to read it again. The women sat in a row. They all wore different colors, and Madame Nassau wore a jaunty purple hat. Dr. Mercola was at the far left. So we know that. The doctor is at the far left. Next to the guest, wearing a red jacket. So then we have the doctor and someone who's wearing red. The lady in green sat left of someone in white. I remember that green outfit because the woman spilled her absinthe all over it. The traveler from Bailton was dressed entirely in blue. So we have doctor and someone in red. That was next to the guest wearing a red jacket. Okay. Doctor and someone wearing red. Traveler from Bailton was dressed entirely in blue. When one of the dinner guests bragged about her bird pendant, the woman next to her said they were finer in Bailton. Priced war medal with the lady from Karnaca saying it was no match for her ring. Someone else carried a valuable diamond, and when she saw it, the visitor from Dunwall next to her almost spilled her neighbor's whiskey. Countess Conti raised her beer and toast. The lady from Freyport, full of wine, jumped up onto the table, falling onto the guest in the center seat. That's also a clue. Falling onto the guest in the center seat. But there are 5 seats. Spilling the poor woman's rum. Then Lady Winslow captivated them all with a story about her wild youth in Dabovqua. In the morning... But how the hell will we find out who has the bird pendant? I'm just going to skim quietly through this also. They all were different colors. Dr. Mercola was at the far left. We know that, next to someone wearing a red jacket. The lady in green sat left of someone in white. I remember that green outfit because the woman spilled her absinthe all over it. But is absinthe a drink, or do they just mean... Because the woman spilled her absinthe. Traveler from Bailton was dressed entirely in blue. When one of the dinner guests bragged about her bird pendant, the woman next to her said they were finer in Bailton, where she lived. Bailton. So Baroness Finch showed off a prized war medal. Baroness war medal. So we already know that. So Baroness Finch showed off a prized war medal, at which the ladies from Karnaca scoffed, saying it was no match for her ring. Well, we should just... Baroness Finch, lady from Karnaca. Hang on. Baroness Finch has a war medal. So Baroness Finch showed off a prized war medal. That's correct. We know that. At which the lady from Karnaca scoffed, saying it was no match for her ring. There's nothing about the snuff tin. But I guess we just conclude that when it's all done. So, when one of the dinner guests bragged about her bird pendant, the woman next to her said they were finer in Bailton. So the one who said that they were finer in Bailton, she's dressed in blue. Baroness has a war medal, at which the lady from Karnaca scoffed, saying it was no match for her ring. We need to find out who's from Karnaca. Someone else carried a valuable diamond, and when she saw it, the visitor from Dunwall, next to her, almost spilled her neighbor's whiskey. Countess Conti raised her beer in toast. Countess Conti raised her beer in toast. The lady from Freyport, full of wine, jumped up onto the table, falling onto the guest in the center seat, spilling the poor woman's rum. Oh my god. I don't have any leads now. The Lady Winslow captivated them all with a story about her wild youth. Lady Winslow, Dr. Merzola, Countess Conti, Madame Nassau, and Baroness Finch. Women sat in a row. So we know that Madame wore purple, that the doctor was at the far left, next to the guest wearing a red jacket. The lady in green sat left of someone in white. The lady in green, I remember that green outfit because the woman spilled her absinthe all over it. So the only lead I'm thinking, which is probably wrong because I think absinthe is actually a drink. And absinthe is green. But if we would just go like, I remember that green outfit because the woman spilled her absinthe all over it. And tie it with the lady from Freyport falling onto the guest, spilling the poor woman's rum. But that is two different drinks. Dunwall next to her almost spilled her neighbor's whiskey. I don't know. The traveler from Bailton was dressed entirely in blue. When one of the dinner guests bragged about her bird pendant, the woman next to her said they were finer in Bailton. So whoever has the bird pendant, her neighbor is dressed in blue. Lady from Karnaca. I'm gonna read about Dabovkva. If I can find something about Karnaca. The lady from Karnaca. No match for her ring. Just gonna check how they look like. Someone else carried a valuable diamond, And when she saw it, the visitor from Dunwall next to her. The visitor from Dunwall. Someone else cared when she saw it. The visitor from Dunwall next to her. The visitor from Dunwall next to the one who carried the diamond almost spilled her neighbor's whiskey. So could we conclude... That was almost... Countess Conti raised her beer in toast. Why did she raise her beer? Countess Conti raised her beer in toast. The lady from Freeport, full of wine, jumped up onto the table, falling onto the guest in the center seat, spilling the poor woman's rum. I'm also thinking the lady from Freyport, like it, can I read anything about Freyport? Oh my god. No, 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 open it. Let's assume that they mean the lady from Freyport is the one that fell. The Lady Winslow is the one that fell. That doesn't make any sense, right? Or that doesn't help us in any way. Spilling the poor woman's rum. Nobody's drinking rum. Am I overcomplicating it? What do we know that... But 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. What the hell is the center seat of that? Number 3? Of course. So let's say that the one who spilled her outfit has spilled her drink over her outfit is the lady in green. So we have doctor next to someone wearing red. Then in the center seat we have the woman in the green outfit. The dinner guest bragged about. Then Lady Winslow captivated them all with a story about her wild youth and Dubovkva. There is something about that Dubovkva. But I need to read up on it. How do I do that? I can't find like any... There's lore here, yes. Solution to Jindosh's lock? What the fuck? When did I get this? Oh, I was trying to figure it out, but okay. Well, here we know the answer. What the okay, shit. I didn't really remember it yet. I would like to figure it out, but... I guess we just... So I was right with Finch and the War Medal. I mean, how the hell do you figure this out? Lady from Karnaca, saying it was no match for her ring. So whoever had the ring is from Karnaca. Madame Nasu is from Karnaca. Man. But how the hell do you figure this out? Someone else carried a valuable diamond, and when she saw it, the visitor from Dunwall next to her almost spilled her neighbor's whiskey. Countess Conti raised her bearing toast. The lady from Freightport full of wine. I don't get it. I'm Lady Winslow. Dr. Mersola has the diamond. Yeah, man, I do not understand this. Man, it sucks. So let's see, who had the ring? I think it was... I think Countess Conti had this. I need to check. Countess Conti has bird pendant. Nesu has the ring. Marsola has a diamond. Okay.
That's it. The information was good.
Didn't figure it out. Figure it out though. Which sucks. Go to Aramis Stilton's manor. 0 civilians killed. 19 hostiles. 25 detections. That sucks. Side with the Vice Overseer in the Abbey and the struggle for the Dust District. Okay. Well, let's continue. Oh, we're not actually going to continue. We're going to end this episode here, actually, right now. My name is Nimheal. Thank you so much for watching, and please do consider subscribing if you want more of this kind of content, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.